All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of The Spawn. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. We've got a very special one coming at you guys as we are joined by the MVP of CDM 6, Ooling, along with Dam from MTG, are going to be joining us to talk about everything going on in COD Mobile China, to talk about expectations for Stage 5, and just everything COD Mobile Esports. So thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, glad to be here.
And
say hello. Say hello. Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Dam's gonna be he's gonna be interpreting for Ooling. So obviously we're joined by Little B and Zim. You can definitely expect nonsense out of Little B and insightful insightful comments from Zim. Little B, how we feeling about tonight?
I'm feeling really good. We got the goats in the call or this spawn. I'm really excited to answer these questions, ask these questions, and I don't think they've actually done a Western interview before, so for the first time we're doing this. So excited.
I think it will absolutely be a banger. Sim, how you feeling?
Fucking good, man. Anytime we get to hang around the goats, so we get to talk to Lucasen, we get to talk to Ooling, the best from the east. It's gonna be a fun time.
All right. Well, Zim, I'll let you get things kicked off as I'm trying to get all the face cam situated and everything on all the different scenes. But if you got any questions you want to get us started off with, you can go ahead and send them their way.
Yeah, cool. Okay, like right out of the gate, Dom, congratulations to Ooling for his most recent victory against Wolves in the championship match. We'd like to know, the world has been following Q9 for a very long time now, and this team looks stronger than they ever have before. I'd like to know about the new additions to the team, Maokai, Sun, and any of the other newer players. And like to hear from him on what went into picking these players for this new Q9 team and how they believe that they are stronger now as opposed to the roster they had in CDSI.
OK， 就是首先恭喜咱们你们最近一次战胜狼队拿上总冠军嘛，然后全世界都已经关注清酒很久了，然后目前呢， 目前呢，你们的战队状态来说，应该是近几年，清酒所能达到的一个最好的状态。那么那个能否告诉我们，对于你们的新成员 Sun、猫奇以及杨一，我们是怎么选择他们的？他们是怎么来到我们这里的？然后你认为你们新的阵容比去年的 CDSI 时期的阵容还要更强吗？
就是丧和猫喜还有杨一这3位选手呢，主要是，我们的教练菠萝去挑选的。然后特别是丧吧，他在今年上半年的 CDSI 的时期就已经来到秦九了。然后猫奇和杨一的加入的契机很大原因是我们在 CDMS5的失利，就导致这个阵容有大的变动。然后，但是我认为现在我们这个阵容还没有达到它的上限，但一定会比 CDSI 的阵容还要强大，而且会更加的团结。
All right. So, Sun, Mochi, and Yang Yi, they were selected by their head coach Sean. And especially for Sun, he's already joined the team back to the CDSI period. And after CDSI, Mochi and Yang Yi joined the team. The reason why we decided to change our roster because the tremendous loss back to the CDM season 5. So right now, Odin thinks that their roster haven't reached their limits, and he thinks that only the sky is their limitations, and this roster will be much better than the last time CDSI roster, and much powerful and much high limited limitations. Yeah.
Awesome. Little B, you got anything?
So like, yeah, you guys said it was a better roster from the last year incident, the last year roster. So what do you think is like the main difference between the last year's roster and like what came up with you guys with the roster change from last year?
Please back reported.
What was it?
Say it again.
Yeah, please back reported. Yeah.
So basically, like what I'm trying to say is like, what's like, what was the reason like for the roster switch? Like, what's a big difference or the main key difference of the roster switch for you guys from last year?
Oh, he already said that because the CDM season 5 we lost it and we haven't played to the playoff period, so the management decided to make some changes on the roster. So Son, Maoqi, and Yang Yi was traded to the team. That's the
Okay.
reason.
Yeah, that was what's in my head. Yeah.
Do you feel like there's like a change in the team chemistry that happened there that maybe makes this roster work a little bit better? Because obviously, the team did see like very big performance in CDM6 as compared to CDM5. Do you feel like there's one particular player that maybe makes things work a little bit better?
你认为新阵容的组成跟以前老阵容相比，是不是增加了更多奇妙的化学反应，然后以导致就是让我们现在的状态发挥啊是如此的好的？然后其中呢有没有哪一位选手是在整个团队的日常相处的过程中发挥了很重要的作用的？然后以导致就是说让你们的团队气氛非常的好，团队协作更好的。
就是我觉得现在这个阵容里，像猫奇、丧、还有杨一、还有新安，就这4位我的新的队友，然后在这次的 CDMS6，他们是第一次在中国赛区拿到冠军嘛，然后我觉得他们跟我之前的老队友相比，他们可能在进行游戏的时候，比如说打比赛的时候，他们会更加的纯粹吧，因为毕竟可能之前都是比较逆风去往上走的那种，然后我觉得正是因为这个原因，就导致我们这一次赢了之后，比如说更加的团结，然后主要是他们4个都很纯粹，然后我们都很团结，我觉得我们会越来越好，就这种，然后我就觉得
同时也更加自信了，是吧？
对，会更加自信，然后就我觉得可能因为 这怎么说呢？换了全新的阵容嘛，然后可能我在队伍里面平时就会，比如说就是活跃一下大家的气氛，我就是那种气氛组之类的，对，然后我就跟他们多聊天啊什么的，就是反正现在打完我们5个起码是非常团结的，然后也想出更好的成绩的那种。
OK OK，这是你的回答是吧？OK，那我翻译了。
对对对。
So for the new roster, most of the guys is never been reached to the grand final period. So like Sun, this is his first time playing a playoff period, and Mao Qi and Yang Yi is their first time championship round experience. So compared to the old roster, they are much they want this champion so badly than everyone else. So their hunger to reach the tops, and compared to the others, Ooling right now in the team is much more like Apex, who's playing the Vitality for Counter-Strike CS:GO. Yeah, so he's trying to putting everybody together because they got some pressures on them. So Ooling is he's trying to cool everyone down and have fun, whether it's playing screaming or playing on the stage. So like everyone is very important in the team, whether it's Sun, Maoqi, Yang Yi, or Xian. They are very important, and to help them to improve their strategies, their gameplays, and helping them to win a championship. And after CDM season 6, they have already won a championship. There will be much more confidence, and much more confidence to prepare for the world championship.
All right, love it. Zim, you got anything?
Yeah, building on that answer there from Oling, I'd like to know how he feels his role on Q9 has evolved over the course of his career, going from a player who many believed was not only the best player in China, but the hard carry of the team, to now also going into a position where he is very confident in his teammates. As they are newer players, how does he feel that his role as a mentor or as a leader has differed with this roster versus rosters in the past with more experience like D-Chen or HS Lin and company?
Please repeat it, please.
Okay. How does Ooling feel that his role has changed with this Q9 roster instead of the previous rosters, given that he has players who are less experienced now versus old teammates like HS Lin or Tang or D-Chen who have more experience, and how he has evolved as a leader and a mentor for the younger players?
你觉得你现在在队内的这么一个角色啊，相对于之前阵容来说，以前的阵容都很有经验嘛，换句话说都是一些老油条。现在呢，对于这些新人，就是相对来说经验更少的这些队伍成员来说，你的队内的一些角色啊，肯定是也发生改变了。那么发生哪些改变？
就是现在，如果说他们4个都是，比如说季后赛和决赛经验比较少的话，可能我就要做好一个，比如说队长啊，或者队内一个，比如说一个精神领袖的一个角色，必须在这种重要的关头把他们的心态给稳住啊，就是大概这样的角色，就是得让他们知道我是一个很可靠的人吧，这是我之后也要一直做好的一个事情。
Compared to the old roster, everybody is well experienced, like D-Chen, Island, or Town. Everyone's played multiple times of tournament and win a lot of championship. So Ooling is just is team leader for sure, but he can always change their mindset. But for this new roster, everybody is much more like less experienced. But everyone knows Ooling is solid. He's a very solid person. He's a very solid player. They all can count down on him at a specific time or moments. So as a team leader right now, Ooling's job is much easier than before.
One thing I was curious about, obviously, Chinese teams are known especially for their dominance in the search and destroy, especially with the just the rule set that you guys play on. You play way more search and destroy based on the number of games that are played, but also based on the number of rounds that are played compared to global as well. I'm curious
Yeah.
what the Chinese teams in Q9 specifically have been doing to try to improve in their respawns a little bit more to give themselves a better chance in stage 5, because obviously that mechanically they're very, very sound players, but the respawns have definitely been the point in the past where the Chinese teams have struggled the most in stage 5.
首先呢，就是像国内对于爆破模式的投入更多，不仅是赛制啊、赛规啊，还是局内的一些设置都是差别很大的。这也是中国战队非常擅长的模式。那么对于像其他的模式，那中国战队应该怎么去针对进行训练，然后应该去做哪些调整，然后去适应世界赛的环境。
就是爆破模式的话，可能在中国可能大多数玩家会更加喜欢爆破模式一点，因为这个有很多原因吧。然后对于中国的职业战队来说，我觉得我们学习，比如说其他赛区的热点和控制，我们可能更多的就是看就是比赛的录像吧。就像我的话，在今年一直都有在看，比如说北美的、拉美的，然后包括就是 Garena 赛区的去录像去研究吧，看他们的热点和控制都是以一个什么样的方式。然后我们今年有2次邀请赛，就是 CDSI 和 CDFI 这两个，然后这2个比赛全部都是世锦赛的赛规，我觉得这对于我们就是中国战队来说是一个很好的一个学习的机会。
All right, so Olin's been watching all the game footage for the foreign teams like Garena or NA, or even the Garena region. Um, this year have 2 tournaments, which is CDFI and CDSI. CDFI and both of the tournament are using the World Championship rules, and so it's a very great opportunity for them to practice their response mode. And right now they have already finished the CDM season 6, so they got tons of time to study the game, to study the game videos, to practice and to learn the strategy the foreign teams are using on the response modes. And he thinks that they got time and they got the patience and they got a very great coaching teams. So I think and he thinks that they will much improved on the response mode.
All right.
What do you think of the regions that you're looking out for? Like top 3, I would say regions you guys are looking at or like focusing on for stage 5.
你认为目前please beg your pardon? You said top 3 region?
Yeah, just say top
And for-
3. Top 3 regions they're looking out for. I mean, just it doesn't have to be limited. Like, what regions are he looking out for stage 5 for this?
你能从高到低排出来3个其他赛区的其他赛区，然后去向大家说一下，就是哪3个赛区是你们认为是最厉害的，是最需要注意的？
就是除了中国赛区吗？
对，那肯定的。
哦，那我感觉现在的第一赛区是北美赛区吧，然后我觉得拉美赛区的比赛我看的比较少，我觉得拉美赛区和 Garena 赛区是差不多的，就他们2个在第2和第3没有什么很大的区别，他们是不分先后的。我觉得
OK
北美现在是最强的。
那如果说你这个时候再把 CN 赛区放进来，你觉得能放到第几呢？
我觉得他还是能进前3的，还是可以进的，因为对，然后具体得打了才知道。
OK，就基本上，如果说要把中国赛区放进来的话，你要预想应该会在拉美和 GA 之上，对吧？就仅次于 NA 差不多
因为
的样子。
没有什么机会和北美赛区去碰，然后我觉得
OK
但是我觉得我们赛区跟他们是有竞争力的，是可以打的。
OK OK，我知道怎么回答了。For now, Ooling thinks that NA is the best region in the Call of Duty Mobile, and compared to the other regions that like Guyana region and Latin region, he thinks that both of these two regions are pretty much the same. You can't compare. You can't say which one is better. But now, for now that they haven't played, their new roster haven't played with all the different regions teams, so he can't tell the which part. So he can't tell us that how good his same teams are because they haven't played with others. We will see after CDFI.
All right. I know the on the CDM6 championship broadcast, I believe they announced that some of the NA teams, or at least one of the NA teams, was probably going to be invited to CDFI. Or if there's any NA teams that are able to join for that, I don't actually know where I was going with that question, so somebody else can ask a different question.
Yeah. I mean, what I heard. Yeah, about that was I'm not sure. This is rumors, but I didn't know if LG was gonna go because I know for sure that possibly they're invited. They're gonna be invited. But I'm not sure if any of the LG players in chat want to peek out, but they might. They probably are not gonna go. I'm not sure if Hippo's here. So
I guess my question would be: do they think that if any team besides LG goes, do they think that either of those two teams, whether that would be Mayhem or Tribe, do they think they're going to be competitors for the top spots, or do they think it's really just LG that are the tough ones to face in North America?
You mean the CDFI if they got evented or the World Championship?
I guess the question would more just be about in the North American region in general. Do they feel like all top 3 teams are major competitors, or is it really just LG that they're really looking out for?
OK， 你觉得相对于 LG 以外啊，这其他2支 NA 战队，能否在这次 Stage 5的比赛中拿到一个比较靠前的名次？
之前我也有在看北美赛区的比赛，然后，就是 LG 的话就不用多说，他们在今年就是到现在一直在北美赛区的比赛里是展现出一个非常强劲的统治力的。他们好像也参加过就是拉美的那个美 Ham 杯什么 杯那个东西，对，也打过那个比赛，也拿过冠军。所以我觉得他们今年在北美和拉美的统治力都很强。LG 我觉得就是他的实力不需要多说，是很强劲的。然后还有一个队伍，我觉得是那个就是 Stage 4有一个那个 Team Mayhem 那个队也是很强的。他们就是给我的感觉就是什么模式都就是模式之间的水平差距不会很大，就感觉爆热控3个模式都挺会的，都挺擅长的。然后可能就是说一些小细节吧，可能当时没有处理好，所以导致输给了 LG。然后至于说到 Tribe，我觉得就是说，因为他们阵容也是经历了一个很大的变动嘛，他们大部分的人也是转会走的，所以可能下半年他们也有机会去重新崛起这个样子。但我觉得这3个都是都是很强劲的对手，所以我觉得都不能去轻视吧，都需要当心那种感觉。
All right. First of all, LG is dominating the NA, even the Latin region, for sure. And there's another team which is in attention of Ouling's is in Ouling's attention, which is Team Mayhem. He thinks that Team Mayhem is much more is a much balanced team in all the game modes, whether it's SND or hardpoint or control. This team all performance pretty great, but they still have to improve their details. There are some details they don't they are not playing too good about it. So if they improve their a little bit, maybe they have the chance to win a championship. And as for Tribe, the Bolo got retired, and they have a big roster changes, but they got some potentials. Yeah.
All right. Zim, you got anything for us?
Yeah, not too long ago, Oling mentioned to us the success of his team and also the great staff that he has behind him at Q9. One of our favorite things to do here on this show is highlight the silent workers behind the teams, like the coaches and the organizations themselves. I'd like to know how important is it to have a great coaching staff on Q9? How imperative is that to his success as a player as well?
那个我那个所有人都很专注于，就是也很关注对于一支队伍背后默默付出的这些人嘛。那么对于你们的教练组来说，教练组是否就是教练组对于你们这赛季成功有没有起到什么很至关重要的作用？然后以及就是还对你们还有什么其他方面的影响？
就是在我的心里，我觉得，秦九的教练组是中国赛区最好的教练组。哪怕我们在CDMS4和CDMS5失利的时候，这一个想法我从来都没有怀疑过。然后我觉得我们的教练组比较擅长的就是，他能让我们的团队的这个战术体系一直保持在一个更新的状态。我们不会有一段时期是停滞不前的。如果真的很了解，秦九的人应该都知道，我们每个赛季，哪怕我们成绩不好的时候，我们也都有在去尝试新的东西。这个大 F 你是知道的。然后，对对对，然后就是说，然后我们的教练还有一个比较好的点，就是也能一直去鞭策我们、鼓励我们吧。比如说鞭策我们，就是说，让我们一直保持着一个居安思危的一个心态，就不会因为某一段时期的连胜或者连败，然后我们的心态产生变化，就也不会骄傲，也不会就是很丧气啊那种。我们就要保持心态的一个统一，就始终如一的一个心态去应对每一场比赛，这样。是的。
So Olin thinks that the Q9's coaching group is the best coaching group, coaching group in the CDM region, in the CDM, because there are two coaches, Shine and Miku. They are updating their team strategies all the time, literally all the time. Whether it's they're losing a game or they're having a win streak, they're always updating and improving their strategies. And most importantly, their coaching group will adjust their
Brian T with the
mindsets,
raid.
all
Appreciate
the
it.
time.
Can we get some raid hype in chat?
To be confident and to be much more focused on the game, and helping them to improve not only just in games but also in their individual lives. And yeah, I think that's it.
Awesome.
So one thing that I think I and probably a lot of people have noticed is the fact that China has absolutely been leading the way when it comes to the competitive meta. So prior to I think really prior to CDSI, nobody was using the Fennec, and then after CDSI, everybody starts using the Fennec. Then earlier this season, I think it was Anzai started dominating with the HVK. A lot more people started using it, and then everybody in the world started using the HVK. Are there specific members of your coaching staff that are responsible for like studying the meta, figuring out what guns are going to be most effective in these scenarios, or is it really just the players that are messing around with different guns as much as they can to try to figure out what works best?
OK，就是在 CDSI 的时候，没有什么人在用短剑嘛。然后当时游戏版本是一种环境，然后再到了 CDMS6 之后，最开始的时候安仔用 HVK30嘛，就是打的都很不错。然后之后很多人都在用 HVK30。那么他的提问是，俱乐部里有没有一个教练，就是专门去研究，每个游戏版本的强力枪械，然后该去怎么去装配自己的出装？然后你们是在对于枪械使用上以及技能上，是怎么去做自己的选择的？
就是对于枪械的，就是在版本的一个强势度，我觉得我们队伍是不会有教练专门去做这个事情的。我感觉这个是要靠选手自己对于游戏的摸索。然后对于 HVK 这把枪，我们确实也是发现的比较晚，因为在 CDMS6 的初期， 当时的第一场比赛被安仔拿 HBK 打爆了，然后我们就意识到这把枪。然后就是我怎么说呢？我觉得教练对于教练的一个定义就是教练就负责去研究战术和战略吧。可能我们这边有个说法叫战略，就是一些更大层面的一些博弈啊这方面的，我感觉这是教练更应该做的。然后选手的话，我觉得像什么研究版本出装啊什么的，或者说去尝试版本哪些枪比较厉害，这个是选手的这个职责。然后就是对，确实 HBK 确实挺强的，没事了。
All right, so the main job for the Q9 coaches is to study all the strategies, but not to working out the meta. So basically, the weapon they're choosing is based on the players' hobbies. Like Anza likes to play HVK, then he just play it. The weapons they choose is not decided by the coaches. It's not decided by the coaches. So it's basically decided on the players, and HVK is really how of a player for sure. And Ooling says it's too late for them to find out that HVK is really useful, and yeah, basically, yeah.
All right. Little B?
So like, what is like a daily routine as a Q9 player? You know, like you guys, I know like in China, like esports is like it's like a culture at this point. It's like huge, phenomenal. It's like a big deal. It's not like a casual thing. It's a lot of people, a lot of expectations. So I'm just curious, like as a Chinese player that plays professionally esports, what's a daily life as a Q9 player?
OK，对于新手选手来说，你们的日常是什么？
就是我们的，因为我们是全职训练嘛，然后全职业的俱乐部，然后我们可能每天在下午1点就开始训练，然后保底的训练时间就是最早也是到晚上11点结束训练，然后一天可能会有个3到5场的训练赛，但是我们跟就是其他赛区的约赛方式不太一样，就是 CDM 赛区约赛的话，喜欢跟一个队一次性就只打1个小时，但是并不是像跟就是其他赛区的战队一样，可能一次性会约很多张图，比如说333这种。对，这大概是我们的正常。然后每天训练赛结束了以后就复盘，然后可能如果是赛时期的话，比如说我们在打比赛，我们就看一看比如说我们接下来要交手的对手的一个录像什么的，我们稍微做一做这个部署什么的。
Guys, I'm reading chat. I'm just not responding. You guys are here to listen to them, not
There's
me.
one thing different between the Chinese pro gamers and other regions pro gamers that others regions pro players they're most likely stream online. They're at their homes and stream. But in Chinese, that pro players means you gotta stay together all the time. Like Q9 players, they woke up like 1 p.m. and got to the training room before the half past 1 p.m. and then they will scream like 3 or 5 rounds per day, and there's another difference between the Chinese stream or with the other region streams that Chinese pro players like to arrange their stream day by day, and I pick a map and mode first, then you pick your map and your game modes. Like 1 hour for a stream, then they will have like 3 or 5 streams per day, and after each streams they will watch the game footage and try to work things out. And
Wow.
before the game day, they will watch the opponent's game footage and study their strategies and make some gameplays for the per game practice.
One
That's
thing.
crazy. What do you
No, go
go
ahead.
for it, Bobby?
No, go
No,
ahead.
go for it.
Go ahead.
I was about to say like that's crazy. Like I mean, we know how And his
couldn't
scrims
drag.
work. Comparing.
I
Go for it.
can't drag Little B out of bed at 7 o'clock, and these guys are waking up at 1 every day, putting in hustle. If I had to make Little B wake up at 1 o'clock, he'd murder me in my sleep.
No, I literally mean 1 p.m., not 1 a.m. for sure.
That's what I'm
1
saying.
p.m.
Right, of course.
Yeah,
1 p.m. Yeah. That's crazy.
All right.
Go for it, Bobby.
Yeah, one thing I was curious about, obviously going into the grand finals of CDM6, Wolves were definitely favored. I don't think that Q9 had taken a match against them. And obviously Q9 had a really strong start, but I don't think a lot of people expected the 4-0 that we saw there. Is there any one thing that they feel like they could attribute that to, whether that's momentum, putting in more work? Is it a mental advantage, like any of those things that played a big factor in how dominant they were able to be?
首先呢，就是对于在总决赛表现，没有人期望就是说，可能不是有很多人觉得秦九可以赢得狼队，更不要提是以一个4-0的这个大比分去赢的。虽然说过程就像比赛过程前2把虽然说看起来比较焦灼，但是还是以一个4-0的这么一个大比分去赢得狼队。那么在比赛的过程中，是自己的心理因素导致就是说自己的发挥更加出色，还是有什么其他的方面导致就是说啊能最后以一个4-0的比分去赢得狼队？
就是 CDM S6的决赛的话，我觉得很大能够获得最后的胜利，很大的原因归功于是赛前的一个部署，就是我们对整个的决赛的战略，我觉得我们的决策是没有问题的。就是菠萝在赛前跟我们所表达的意思是，就是让我们这一回不要想着靠那些比如说战术啊，或者说什么方法去取得胜利。就是他就跟我们说了一句话，就是如果要打赢狼队，我们如果说不靠个人能力是赢不了的，就是一定要去直面他的个人能力，要跟他去对位，然后不能再像之前一样，就是靠那些战术方法那些，就不能只靠这个都要有的，但是我们一定要敢于去直面他们的个人能力，敢于去跟他们对位。所以就是说句实话，在决赛之前，我们并没有针对他们。就是有部署很多针对他们的战术，我觉得就是决赛那一天，我们的5个人都非常的敢于去展现自己，敢于去跟对手去对位的那种感觉都打出来了，我觉得这很重要，所以我们获得了最后的胜利。
Okay. So they haven't made too much game plans before the grand finals against the Wolves, and before they went up, go up to the stage, then Coach Shine told them that if you guys want to win today, you gotta face them. You gotta face them and try to beat them by the personal skills, not only by the game strategy. So if you guys are afraid to face them, you guys are gonna lose again. So this time, everyone in Q9, Sun, Ooling, Mao Qi, Xian, and Yang Yi, they are not afraid at all. They face them and try to beat them each round, each second, each match, and then they got a victory for all.
All right, love it.
哦，对，Dam，你跟他们补充一点，Dam。
啊，
就是我们这个阵容在磨合的早期，比如说面对到狼队这样的对手，我们其实因为那会儿阵容刚磨合嘛，你懂我意思吧？
啊，
然后就是我们会用一个方法，就是强行让大家绑定在一起，可能我们会在爆破的前几分，就是我们会有一个那种前期部署、中期部署和后期部署。然后前期比如说你可以理解为是爆破的前几个回合，我们是就是固定好的该怎么打，不管这第1分赢还是丢，我们可能第2分第3分还是按照那个就是制定的打法去打。但是其实那样的话不是很奏效，我们后来也慢慢的觉得就是这个方法没办法赢得最后嘛，所以最后决赛就也改了位置。其实你可以补充还有一点就是决赛我们改了位置，这一点也很关键，就是让上去打主局，然后比如说猫奇也会时不时的补到正面，然后我去打一个步枪的斜防卫，这个很重要。
Okay. So at the start at the starting period of CDM season 6, they are using a method to to put everybody together, that they have 3 periods for each search and destroy match, and in the first match they've already decided they're using which strategies to play against the opponents, and moving to the second period, then moving to the third period, each period they have already set up all the gameplays against the opponents. Then they find out that this method is not working. This method could only helping them to win maybe the first 2 period of a match, but they can't helping them winning the whole match. So they removed the strategy, and at the playoff period they changed their roles in games. You guys are seeing that Ooling is not he was a sniper, a full-time sniper. Then you guys can see that Ooling is carrying a rifle for much of the matches. He's using the rifles. He's a rifler right now. Sun is the main sniper, and IGL is Yang Yi. Mauchi is maybe he's much more free in the match. So they done a lot of changes, both on strategy or mentally.
All right, love it. Zim, did you have anything else?
Yeah, I mean, you guys, going back to the start of the year, Q9 definitely had a bit of a struggle, and they clawed themselves back into a winning position, ultimately now securing a position to represent their country in the World Championship. How important is that to Ooling and to the entire Q9 team to be able to represent China again, and also to have an opportunity to face against some of these teams when they're playing them? You guys get to play against great teams and amazing audiences as well. So when you're playing on the stage, how impactful is the audience? How much pride is there in your nationality? How much pride is there on your shoulder when you're playing against international teams as well? And how does that impact your gameplay?
首先呢，首先作为如果代表国家出国去打比赛，那对于你们来说这意味着什么？然后呢，场下的观众啊，都是CODM，众所周知 CODM 的观众都很热情嘛。那面对于场下那么多的观众，那对于你们来说，在心理上会产生什么样的作用？就类似于这些的。
就是如果代表 CDM 赛区去参加世界赛的话，就对我来说会有一个就是那种责任感，你懂我意思吧？就是那种为了赛区出征那样的感觉。然后就是对于线下观众的话，我就觉得怎么说呢？我在舞台上就是会比较享受这些观众吧。比如说，我觉得我打好了某一波，他们也会为了我的表现或者为了我的团队的表现而欢呼，会很享受这种感觉，然后可能会越打越好这种。然后今年如果我再去打世界赛的话，我对我自己的目标就是，我想我打的能比去年更自信一点，因为我在前2年参加世锦赛的时候，其实最后的结果不好，特别是去年的结果不太好，我就觉得，但是让我收获了很多游戏以外的东西。我觉得其他赛区的选手，他不管怎么样，他到了那个线下，他展现出来的感觉是很自信的。我觉得我也应该这个样子，就是我希望我今年能够证明给就是全世界的玩家看，就是我是能更强的吧，我是能更好的这种。
So first of all, took a part in the World Championship World Championship finals in Stage 5 is a huge honor for each Chinese players because they are representing the CN regions, and facing all the fans, that it cheered them up. It will cheer them up. So if they're playing in front of all the fans, which is cheering for them, they're helping them. It will helping them to play better and more self confidence. Yeah, and for Ooling this year's World Championship finals, for him he will play much more confidence, because obviously the last 2 years World Championship experience for him is not that good enough. He saw that he's not play good enough. For the last 2 years World Championship finals, and for this year he just told me that he'll be much more, he'll have a much more pure mental strategies. No, not the mental strategies. Pure mindset. He will having a pure mindset and more self confidence, playing the World Championship.
Yeah, adding on that, talking about last year, like obviously we, Q9 didn't perform as expected by a lot of the people. What do you guys think about what happened at SKS? Did they got caught off guard, or like basically the SKS meta? Did they expect it coming into stage 5, or like just talk about like what they think about the SKS coming into stage 5 last year?
你能评价一下去年世界赛的 SKS 吗？
去年世界赛的 SKS 我觉得确实很强，但我感觉就是要用好 SKS 这把武器的话，你需要很高的一个瞄准水平吧，就像那个 Inco 的那个Lucas Zin 是吧？
知道你要提。
他真的很强，他真的很强，哪怕说实话 SKS 被ban掉了，他依然是拉美赛区我觉得实力最强劲的选手之一了。
OK， 这是你回答是吧？就这些了。OK。
是的，是的。
So last year, SKS is killing everything in front of it, especially for the Lucas from Inco Gaming. This guy is fucking amazing, man. It's amazing.
The fucking guy.
Yeah. I've been talking to the others players like Wagyu and Volu and Titanic. They're all saying that, man, this guy's SKS is fucking killing it. So. We are all of us is glad that SKS is got banned from the rules, but as for Lucas, he's a tremendous player, obviously. So I guess that he will find other weapons to continue his well performance. Yeah, that's all Ooling says.
Yeah, I know he recently discovered the HVK meta as a result of the China players, so he's been going crazy with it.
There's another thing going around now. The Asval SKS build that's coming in, and
why are you leaking these?
Asval or Amax? I heard the Amax was making a comeback.
Why is it leaking out here?
No, the Asval is buzz. I've heard the Amax is a wave.
We'll ask Ooling. Have they asked Ooling if they've tried the ASVAL, the semi-auto AS?
Hey, tell them get on that. Prepare.
Ask them if they've tried the ASVAL, the semi-auto grounds.
就是你有没有？他们问你有没有尝试过巨浪的单点？
巨浪的单点，
但这个东西咱们之前试过了，就它不好用啊，它不
是的，
好用啊。
我们试过 ASVO 的那个单点模式，但我感觉就是强度还是不太够。我觉得不如就是 CR56的单点被削弱之前的那个 CR56的单点被削弱之前，确实实力很强，然后就是确实 ASVO 强度还不够，我觉得那个单点。
Yeah, we have tried as well as a semi-automatic mode, and we all back in times we all think that as well is not as good as the CR56. Yeah, it got a M67 M67. I guess it's been called attachment. Yeah. That weapon is much better than the as well. Even though they got buffed, they got cut this damage and damage rate. But CR56 is a much better weapon than as well.
That was what I was told as well. I had pro players showing me their hidden weapons, and it was the CR56.
Was that a play from Mayhem?
Might have been. Do you have something else, Sim?
Yeah, Ooling, I want to shift a little bit and talk about how you kind of got here. Not a lot of people know this, but I believe that you were one of the best players in China in Call of Duty Online on PC, and then you made the switch over to mobile. So tell me, how did you come to becoming a mobile player in China, and how easy was that for you to change?
OK， 就是众所周知啊，你作为之前 COD Online 在国内一个非常现象级的选手，那么你是怎么把你自己转换到手游选手的？然后在这个过程中，你经历了什么？这是怎么个过程？然后给大家简单说一说。
就是在2021年初的时候，当时还是秦9的就是主教练117。 然后他就邀请我过来，就是去先想让我来这边就是尝试做一下教练吧，因为他知道我就是之前有很多的 COD 就是 PC 端的经验，有很多 COD PC 端的经验，然后想让来我来试一试。但是我来试的时候，就是也有在尝试玩 CODM 这款游戏，CODM 这款游戏，然后就是说，可能有一天玩的时候正好被他看到了，他觉得我可能还行。对，就是有一天你应该那会儿可能你还不知道，就是我在那玩的时候被他看到了，然后他觉得可能我可以试试，就让我去练了。他觉得也许我能练得起来，他就跟我说，你的年纪又不大，就没有必要一定去做教练这个岗位。他就想让我去专心去练一下。然后在那之后的几个月里面，大概就是有一个半年不到的时间，然后我就一直在去练习提高我的 CODM 的游戏水平了，我就没有再参与队内的那些事情了，就是我自己把自己闭关起来了，你懂我意思吧？
啊，我懂。
对，然后到了2021年的下半年，也就是 S2，就是我们的 CDM S2的时候，我就开始上场了。对，然后后面的这一段时间，我感觉就是都是对我 CODM 就怎么说呢，就是游戏经验这块也越来越熟悉了，也让我更加的就是对手游有更好的经验了，然后就慢慢变成现在的我了。
所以说就是最开始是17年的时候，你到了秦九做教练，还是
没有，
几几年？
21年的时候才来做教练，
哦
就是那会儿117让我过来，就是这游戏
21
年的时候才
年，
有国服嘛，对不对？
嗯，
对，21年，
21年，然后 S2是22年，二几年来着？S2 是
21年 S2就
22
对，
年下半年。哦，知道了。
就这个
So
时间线是的。
okay, so Ooling was a streamer for Q9. He currently at that time he's streaming the Call of Duty Warzone, and then the head coach of the Q9 Call of Duty Mobile 11.7. He invited Ooling to join the team as a part-time coach to help him to dealing with all the strategies, and at the time that 11.7 find out that Ooling is playing Call of Duty Mobile, and he thinks that Ooling he's very young, and he at his age he shouldn't be a coach. He should be a player, and he's got a talent. So 11.7 just let him to try to transform himself to be a mobile player, and then Odin start to practice in mobile games really hard, and until the CDM season 2, he's starting to play the professional matches. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Now, like with his supporting staff, aside from the coaches, how has
Yeah.
his family supported him in his path and this career choice for himself?
除了教练，除了俱乐部以外，那你的家人对于你这个打职业这条道路有没有做出了什么样的，都是怎么支持你的？
就是我的家人也会，从我来 CODM 打比赛开始，也就是我比赛他们也都会看嘛，然后他们也很支持我的这个事业，所以也挺感谢我的家人，就是一直支持我，主要也会一直看我比赛，我就会觉得很有动力吧。
那我回答我就稍微跟他们多说点，因为咱俩认识很久，咱俩16年都认识了，那会儿就开始在打了，我可以稍微多说一点这个问题。
可以，你交给你了。
So back to 2016, when Ooling is still playing as a Call of Duty Online professional players, we have known each other for a really long time. That his family, his parents let him to play to be pro players. Started from 2016. His family and his parents 100% supported him. They will watch all the games they have he played, and helping him to improve himself also. And back until now, their families all paying attention on him on the each game he played. They supported him 100% for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy coming from like an Asian family, because Asian families are typically, I would guess in China especially, they'd want their kid to go,
Yeah,
get the big.
you guys need to know that Ooling started to play as a professional gamer at the age of 16. 16,
okay.
man, 16.
When he started at 16, was his parents
Yeah.
supportive?
Yeah, he started at 16. So it's really crazy that for a Chinese family, there's not too much families that would allow their kids
Oh
to
yeah.
play games as a professional gamer at the age of 16. Nah.
Yeah, that's crazy because a lot of Asian parents, like from experience, they, as I said, they want a degree instead of, and they think well, video games are a waste of time. So that,
Yeah.
that's crazy that Oling, his parents let him when he's playing when he's 16. But besides that, yo, damn, we forgot you're here. You were using as a translator. What's up with you? I know you're playing for MTG right now. What's up with you in your future endeavors for
Currently I'm not a MTG's player anymore. Now I'm a free
okay.
agent,
Okay.
and yeah. So let's just forget about MTG. All right.
Okay.
It's done. I'm done.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah, almost.
Done with esports or just done with COD Mobile?
I don't know right now because everything is not settled for now. But I'm a free agent right now. So if there's anything who wants me to play for them for the CDFI, then maybe I will go there. But if there's no team who which wants me to play for them, then I will back to Beijing, back to my family, and spend more time with my parents. Yeah.
Well, hey, let's campaign for you a little bit. You came on the stage and played against Tribe, the best team in the world last year, and put a little bit of a smacking on that ass last year. So you were one of the best players in China, and we hope that you find yourself on a great team.
Yeah, for me, I still want to play because I know at my age I can still performance against all the young players. But my parents are both nearly 60 years or 70 years old. So and especially for last year when I just got back to China, and I have bought a lot of good stuff for my grandma, but she passed away before I go back home. And my parents is already at a 70 years age, so I think for me, I gotta spend more time with my families, for my family.
On that.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. What's like the I guess the average player of most COD mobile pros in China? Because Little B is considered old by like North American pro player standards, and I think he's 23.
I feel like I'm
so
the youngest one in the China scene. I feel like I'm the youngest one over there.
What's like the average age for a pro player in China, CODM?
咱们 CDM 选手平均年龄都多少岁？20、19，差不多吧。
我感觉20上下吧，我感觉大部分都是20上下的。
The average age of the Chinese Call of Duty mobile players are almost 20 or 19 years old. Yeah. Can you fucking believe it? I'm already the oldest. I'm the fucking oldest. My age, 25. I'm 25 now. I'm the fucking oldest.
Yeah, I mean, especially for a COD mode, it's gonna be a fast-paced game. It drains a lot of energy. The young guys, take advantage of that.
Do we have any 25-year-olds in NA? I don't think we do.
I think we had Scott. Oh no, I don't know. Never mind, not Scott.
Jesus,
Wait, I
how
was wondering how old is Titanic?
He's
20. 21 now. He's 21. Yeah, he's 21.
He's only 21?
Yeah, he's 21.
He looks a lot older. He's got the facial hair and everything. Yeah.
He's a lot older.
Yeah.
How old do you think he was?
I think he's like same age as me, 25, 26, because he got a mustard on his face a lot. So. and by the way, he's really mature. He's really mature.
Yeah, for sure.
He's really mature.
One of the I think he's the maturest in the whole scene right now.
Yeah.
Maturest.
Oh yeah, my bad.
vocabulary.
I thought I was old.
I mean, he's mature, not immature. All right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's. I think a lot of what I interviewed like 3 or 4 NA players prior to COD Mobile Stage 4 for NA, and I think just about every single one of them said that the question I asked them was like, who's the person you looked up to when you started playing COD Mobile, and they all said Tectonic, which is crazy given the fact that he's only 20 or 21, because to have that big of an impact when you're that young is pretty crazy. But I feel like Ooling's probably that guy for a lot of the Chinese players, especially given how long he's been at the top of the game. Is there anybody else that you feel like kind of paved the way? Because obviously we didn't get to see a ton of CDM back in its earliest stages, like CDM 1, CDM 2. Are there any other guys like Ooling that have been there since the beginning and have just dominated all the way through?
You mean the Chinese players?
Yeah.
Yes.
就是除了像现在对于现在来说，像国外一些选手，就是说到他们最怎么说呢？就是以作为标杆的选手来说，就是如果说让一些国外选手那个去选一名选手作为标杆，他们可能都会选择 Titanic， 因为他打法非常老练，非常的成熟，然后对于团队的贡献也是非常巨大的。然后对于现在 CDM 来说，那肯定是你。那如果说你让一些年轻选手或者是让一些粉丝选择一个标杆的话，那现在肯定就是你。那想问你的是，除了你之外，那还有哪些选手是从 S1 到 S6 之间，就是另外一个就是能在队伍里能发挥出重大发挥，并且是非常crucial， 怎么去翻译这个，就是非常至关重要的吧，就是能选择作为一个标杆型的选手的。
这样的选手，我觉得在 CDM 赛区其实有蛮多的，比如说 DYG NoNo， 然后还有Wolves King， 这个确实 ，Yeah， 然后还有Wolves 安仔，然后还有想想看，就是这些其实都比较关键吧。然后，但我觉得我只是想说的是 CDM 赛区强的选手有很多了，我觉得这些只是缩影而已，其实大家都挺强的，说实话，因为这个赛区确实大家都挺卷的，你从我们的训练时间就能看出来。
So you guys have already heard the names that he said, Wolves King, Wolves Anzai, and DYG Nono. But actually, there are tons of talents which is playing in the CDM. That based on their practice time zone, you guys can already find out that CDM is a very hardworking professional league, and everyone is hardworking. So maybe for the next year, there are a new guy popped up and killing everybody. And maybe who knows? Because we never lack of talents. We don't lack of talents. We only lack of experience and a healthy mindset. So who knows?
Tell me, if Ooling had to put together the Chinese dream team, from any team, the best players in history, to go to the World Championship and play with, who would he put on that roster in China?
如果让你搭建一个中国梦之队去参加世界赛，你会怎么选？我要是你，我就选择C99选阵容。我跟你讲，这个问题有点敏感。
我也想说，我觉得的话，就现在就跟我就是 CDMS6 赢下以后所说的那样，就是现在的我们就是最正确的5个人，在我们赛区就是最正确的5个人。
Okay, for now, they just won the CDM season 6. So for Ooling, their roster is the best roster in whole China.
There we go.
Nobody could compare with them. Nobody could compare with them because they already win a champion. Because they are the champion of the season 6, so nobody can compare with them. So the dream team for the Chinese Call of Duty Mobile is Q9 roster.
Okay.
That was the answer I was looking for. He's the
Zim was trying to start some drama.
but he gave me the answer I wanted from. He's the fucking
so Sam, what were you thinking about? So you think Ooling is gonna pick Anzai, he's gonna pick Nono?
I mean, I gotta bait him a little bit. I was actually I wanted him to say Q9 first. And the second thing, I was hoping you would say with 5 Oolings, just him 5 times. I'd be like, all right, that's my boy.
他之前可能想你会说5个Ooling一起去打世界冠军，随便拿。
不会。No.
Yeah. everybody in this call knows that 5 all-stars do not work well. Like, that just is
Yeah.
not the case. It's
Yeah.
everybody's gonna be fighting for the spotlight, and it's just never gonna
Yeah.
work. But besides that, I see a lot of people in chat asking about what Ooling thinks about. He looks up to Nono, whatever. But what he thinks about the DYG situation, especially what Nono retiring and all that stuff. What's his input about that situation?
就是对于 DYG 的情况 ，NONO 跟马突然离队嘛，对吧？你对于这件事情有什么看法没有？或者有没有什么自己所知道的可以分享给大家的？
就 DYG 这个事情的话，大家都知道，就是 NONO 和马是这赛季是不在的。我觉得这个事情是，我会觉得挺可惜的，因为他们之前确实对于就是在我们赛区的观众啊，心中都认为，就是在2023的 CDSI 的时候，他们是中国就是这个赛区可能有史以来最巅峰的战力，大家对他们这个阵容的评价都很高。所以，我先不说我作为对手怎么看，我觉得我作为一个在这个赛区的人，我看到这样的一个阵容就是去解体了，我会觉得是一个非常可惜的事情。然后，就是说，所以说我们之后就比如说我们秦九之后的目标就是，也要成为这样吧，就是让大家也这么认为我们，就是我们也希望能追赶上他们的脚步，去创造一个更高的高度，这样。
So after the CDSI, the DYG wins the Asian champion. So after CDSI, they Nono and Ma step out of the roster, is having an appearance at CDM season 6. For the Chinese for the CN region, it's a loss for the CN region because without Nono and Ma, DYG is they went backwards a lot. So it's a huge loss for the Chinese region. But as for Q9 and Ouling, CDSI's DYG is their goal, one of their goals that this team wants to move up to, because back to the CDSI, DYG is the god of HI gaming. So they are hoping at this time CDFI they would win a Asian champion, and try to improve themselves as add to DYG level. Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, well, hopefully when you guys go to the World Championship, not only can you compete the best of your ability for your region and for China, but for also your friends on DYG as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bobby, anything?
I mean, I feel like I got to ask all my questions. You guys have anything else?
I got one thing for Ooling. I just want to, we got a lot of we got a lot of combo players in the chat, so I'm doing a favor for you guys. What is your favorite gun to use right now? And do you mind DMing that build to me? My DM.
Little bit.
What's your last question? You asked him about his favorite weapon, and what's the other one?
Do you mind sending the screenshot of his class setup to me in my DMs, in my Discord DMs or Discord Messenger?
Discord Messenger. What? No,
he just wants a screenshot of the loadout.
Yeah. Screenshot of loadout. What the hell?
The attachments.
I see. 就是你最喜欢的武器是什么？然后你的出装是怎么装配的？
我现在最喜欢 HVK 吧，然后就那个配装，就一体消音枪管，然后轻型枪托那个配装，你知道怎么说吗？大口径弹匣那个。
And also, I heard him say HVK, still HVK even after the nerf? Question mark.
Yeah. He said that. 就是那技能呢？技能是怎么搭配的？就是那些
技能就是轻装上阵，齐心协力，然后寂静无声。
Okay. So his first choice is still the HVK 30, and his gunsmith is he's using the silencer barrel and the light what do you guys call the attachment?
Large caliber ammo.
Large caliber ammo and silencer barrel. You guys call it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I guess, and a lightweight. What guys you call
Light
that?
stock?
Yeah, and the light stock and a full metal J. And a full
FMJ?
metal,
Yep.
yeah, full metal J. Yeah.
So was that a yes on the screenshot? The DM?
He just gave you the loadout.
Oh,
I
Blake,
want
you're gonna have
that
to rewind this.
And as for the skills that he's using, the first of all, the blue chip is a silencer for sure, and the red one he's using the lightweight, which one is helping you guys run much more faster. What
it's
do you
yeah.
guys use?
Like
Yeah,
lightweight,
Uh-huh.
yeah, lightweight.
Yeah, and other one is the to decrease the hit mark.
Yeah, toughness.
The-
Toughness.
Mhm.
Yeah, toughness. Yes.
I did
cool.
notice
Yeah,
that a lot of people started using, in place of dead silence, the perk that like removes the tactical
rival
effect. Yeah. Is that something that did they have? I don't think they had any, or they did have a restriction on tactician in CDM6.
Now we haven't banned the chip which can remove all the tactical effectiveness. The we are using the almost the same game rules with the World Championship finals, and for me that if you guys want to play in a slow motion, then you guys would want to use the silencer as your blue chip. But you guys want to play fast, then the blue chip which can remove all the tactical effectiveness is much important than the silencer. Yeah.
Yeah, but are you guys happy that finally, thank God, tactician is banned? Because every time we played COD Mobile, scrims just complete white screen or blue screen, just non-stop, especially hard point. Like,
yeah. Most of the team would much prefer to use the red chip, which can help you to carry two tactical attachments. Yeah, they're flashing all the time. My screen is totally white or blue. Yeah.
I've got one more question for Ooling before we go on ahead and let him go. He's been able to watch all of the regions now, and he studies incredibly hard. Who would he say is his favorite player to watch from each of the regions?
那个每个赛区，你能不能选择出一个就是你最喜欢的选手？
就是我尽力，然后因为可能比赛看的没有那么多嘛，然后北美的话，就北美赛区我最喜欢的是 Vig
啊，
对，然后就之前那个 Tribe， 然后现在在 LG 的那个 Vig，然后拉美赛区的话，我最喜欢就那个 Inco Lucas， 然后Garena 赛区的话，我比较喜欢的是
Incendio 嘛，就选
对
Incendio 不是完
一定会是 Incendio。但其实有很多吧，我感觉他们就是之前 AMT 的那些选手我都挺喜欢的，Incendio、Shut Up， 对，然后但其他赛区的比赛我看的比较少，可能不是很熟悉。但是这3个赛区，还有一个欧洲赛区的，就是他们之前有个狙击手，但是我就是可能有点没印象了，你知道吧？就名字什么的。
Okay, so Olympic LG Vagu for NA. His favorite player for NA region, and as for the Garena region, he picked Incendio for his favorite player in Garena for Garena region. But actually, his all the AMT game members. All the members of AMT are Olin's friends. He likes them a lot. So it's hard to pick the only one individual player as his favorite in Grana region, but still, Incendio is a hell of agile, and out toward the Europe region, his memory start fading because he can't remember that guy's name. He can't remember that guy's ID. He can only remember that that guy is a sniper.
Marvel?
Yeah, maybe. I guess.
好像就是那个
Is it the tall blue jacket guy?
The tall white guy? Ask him a tall white guy.
他是不是很高？他是不是很高？
是啊是啊，就
Yes.
是有点像
Marvel.
好像是个法国人，好像是。
Yeah, guys, he's a French. He's a French.
Yeah,
Marvel.
that's Marvel.
对对对，
Yeah.
那这就是他，就是他。
Yeah. He's from Stamina, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember him. Really nice guy. Really nice guy.
Yeah.
And he also choose the Lucas for the. He also choose Lucas for the Latin region. Yeah.
All right. This will be my last question. I think I have a pretty good guess based on the answer that he just gave, but Garena Stage 4 playoffs start tomorrow. What 2 Garena teams do he think is going to make it to Stage 5?
Garena 赛区季后赛明天就开赛了，然后你觉得哪2支 Garena 赛区的战队可以晋级到 Stage 5？
我明天也会看 Garena 的季后赛的，然后我感觉 Garena 能够晋级的队伍，第一个肯定是 WPM， 然后除此之外的话，很有可能会在就是现在的那个 Powerhouse， 就是之前的 AMT 就 Powerhouse， 然后或者说Blacklist 的现在这个阵容，他们现在叫 Wolf， 我记得他们在那个Garena 的那边叫 Wolf， 现在是。
OK。
对，我感觉第一个是 WPM， 然后第二个会出现的队伍应该是 Powerhouse 或者 Wolf。
Okay, so he's gonna watch the Garena playoffs tomorrow, and for him right now, first of all, WPM will definitely move up to the Stage 5 period, and the other team is obviously between the former AMTs. 他是叫什么来着？
Powerhouse.
It's between Powerhouse and Blacklist Ultimate.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hey, little bit. I think that you got one question for Ooling. Why is Alan left?
What's up?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I guess you got a question for Ooling, which is why is Alan left?
Wait, I don't understand.
Yeah.
What's the question?
What is?
Why is Alan left?
Oh, if he wants to answer it, he
if
can.
Yeah, tell him that if he wants to answer the question, he can. But just like yeah, why I left? Yeah, if you want it. A lot of people want it.
你想回答这个问题吗？如果你不想回答的话，可以不问。
没有
可以不说。
可以简单说呀，因为这个事情反正就已经发生了嘛。那我就说简单说一下这个事情，就是说，其实我也不太清楚原因吧，就具体的，可能别人心里怎么想的我不太清楚。然后我只能说的是，确实我们S5的表现挺糟糕的，然后我也挺对不起我 S5的队友们的，就觉得没有和他们一起走得更远。我到现在一直都是觉得对他们我是有的愧疚的。然后就是岛这个人，我觉得他一直是一个实力比较强劲的选手吧，毕竟当时 S5狼队是冠军，就是你一会儿可以跟他们解释一下我们赛区的世锦赛积分的这个东西。对，你可以跟他们解释。然后就是说他肯定是很想打世界赛的，所以我也能理解他的这个想法，毕竟就是想要去到一个更好的地方或者怎么样，因为毕竟我们 S5没有发挥好，可能觉得进世界赛没希望了吧。这个想法我可以理解，我也不会去就怪他什么的。反正我觉得他确实实力挺强的。然后今年我们也会一起就来到美国的亚特兰大。我想说的就是 CDM 赛区到时候的队伍一起加油吧，就争取赢下来这种。对。
Yeah. So first of all, what's happened. All right. So back to the CDM season 5 that Q9 is not failed to make it to the playoff stage. So there's which means that we got 0 points to move up to the stage 5 after the CDM season 5. But so which means that if Q9 wants to move out to stage 5 of the World Championship Finals, then which means that CDM season 6 they gotta move out to the quarterfinals. But so as for Ireland, I think Ooling thinks that he wants to play the stage 5 so badly, so he asked for a trade. It's okay. It's okay. We can totally understand that. And Ooling said that his as for what happened during the CDM season 5, which is we didn't make it to the playoff stage. He feel very sorry for their teammates because he at some point he let his teammates down. So he can totally live up with that. And stage 5, both Wolves and Q9 will goes to the Atlanta, and that time everybody's a friend. There's no enemies or friendly whatsoever. So everybody is representing the CN regions, and they will work together to win to bring the reward, to bring the trophy back to China. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that's it for the questions, unless you guys got anything else.
Oh, Dom and Ooling, it's been an incredible honor, and it's not too often we get to meet guys like you across the world. So thank you guys for joining us, and we hope to be able to share a drink or something like that at stage 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
See you.
was. It was great to meet you guys. Thanks for coming on. I know it's not the best time for you guys to hop on, but it was definitely cool to get to hear you guys' perspective and just how everything operates over there. And yeah, hopefully get to see you guys at stage 5 this year, and excited to see how everybody plays. So thank you guys for joining. For those of you who are watching, make sure to check them out. I know that Ooling is on Twitter. Dam, are you on Twitter?
My Twitter account just got banned.
Okay. All right. Well, if he ever makes his way back onto Twitter, go follow Dam as well. But that's going to be it for the stream. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you again to these guys for joining, Little B and Zim for being the co-hosts. And that's going to wrap things up for the stream. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
I hope you guys could understand my English because I haven't practiced my English for a very fucking long time.
No, you were phenomenal.
You did a good job.
哦，对，戴姆，你跟他们说一下，戴姆。